see the number 18 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Volunteers' offense will be first on the attack. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes the tackle for the Rebels.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebackers.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this 3rd down in Starkville. To the air, it's Aguilar. Grab near the marker, it's Staley. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets into him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Looking for a physical attack from the guy. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Vols will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week. Just called on one time. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
To throw, it's Shapen. They get another rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The give from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Their performance in SEC play last year was forgettable. They'd love to make it memorable this time around.
I love when Reese uses that phrases like forgettable, which means it was awful, not very good, okay? So they're looking for a bounce back. They've been selling this program all offseason. They've been trying to bring in new additions. They've been trying to create some juice, Palmer. Now they got to go out and do it.
I think they realized, too, a year ago, they weren't as talented as some of their opponents, but they also gave some games away. And they've got to be better in critical down and distances in big moments when they get into these SEC conference games this season.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Bulldogs moving quickly to the line.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Williams. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. They'll go 4 wide, twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. Back to pass. And the defense, got him at the 27.
And this guy just stays on a roll. He's been getting to quarterbacks and making life really, really hard. He had 3 sacks a week ago, 1 already in this ball game. You better know where he is at on every single snap.
There you go. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a 3rd down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced a big interception.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up a 6.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
They'll run play action. And as he throws, just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. Finds the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Volunteers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it. Move on to the next one.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Oh, this is a bad, bad shame. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. So here is the Tennessee offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Vols want to move quickly. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. It's a seam wide open. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Volunteers are rolling down the field. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Fires to the big fella. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Here they're trying to get to the edge. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Matthews. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
What a great play by that quarterback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out. But to be able to break on the football when it's throwing those quick passes like that, nice job by the quarterback.
He uncorks a bullet to the right. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Arizona State somehow, some way, found a way there in Tempe and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake.
Picked
off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Touchdown ball! What a play! Not only the interception, interception, but the great return for the score. What a play by this defense with a pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Number 98, set to advance on the football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Mississippi State going up-tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Here's a heat. And here's the third interception of the night. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but then you've got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. He's got an open man. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And the Vols will line it up on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got a man, it's Matthews. And he's wrestled to the ground. The Volunteers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The snap sets up the throw. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Vols want to crank the tempo. Tries to do it himself on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! Quick strike through the air for the score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him, Reese.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Shapen. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Volunteers! The defense takes matters into its own hands. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're in defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
He'll bring it out. It's Evans. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Got it in the middle. It's Booth. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Traore. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. The quick out.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
He wants to throw it again. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Shapen. Got his man out of the backfield. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They get to him as he throws.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
On the sweet spin, and he's free. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense, we got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Oh, out of space. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He caught it. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1-yard line. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it from the gun. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Volunteers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Evans. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they had to take lunches.
Wide open spaces. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They feed him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Mississippi State right back to the line. On 30 short, the run, and looking for the first down.
Let's go.
Down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. So here is the Tennessee offense. Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. Takes a hit as he fires. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. The give to the back. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3.
I'd love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Matthews. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
touch pass on the run. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He splits the uprights, and that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Winston. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Caught in the backfield, it's Mosley. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Bulldogs headed quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Chapin. They've got the screen set up. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in at the 40. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's for the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
On the run, it's Thomas. He's loose. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the 1st down.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. There he goes. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Gain of 24. That's a 1st down for the offense.
The Volunteers look to keep this drive humming. From the red zone, looking for a space. The screen, he can go. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no 1st down.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. He's got it on the run. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be 1st down, goal to go.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
The Vols trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. 4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. Snaps it in the shotgun. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Touchdown ball! And the route is on.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3's coming soon.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Traore.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. They bring him down. He's got a 1st down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw it, Shapen. Dumps it to the back. He's got it. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but not able to get to the 1st down marker.
I like the decision by the quarterback.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The play action fake. Got him downfield. Touchdown Bulldogs! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point was good. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Power football with the run. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll go with a direct snap. Runs through the tackle.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away.
Lots of running room. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
The give to the back. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
And there's a coachable moment for that young man right there. It's a nice run. Your team's got the lead late, but because of that, you cannot go out of bounds before you get to 2 minutes. If you go out, the clock's going to stop. That's a coachable moment, something he'll learn from moving forward.
And the Volunteers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for space, it's Lewis. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On 4th down, trying to find his man. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. Oh, he got loose.
The most frustrating thing I see in football is when teams give up and they quit and they wave the white flag. It drives me nuts. You're on the field. Your job is to stop them. It doesn't matter what the scoreboard is. It doesn't matter how much time is left. Keep fighting. Keep grinding. You never know what can happen. Maybe you get hot. Maybe you make an all-time comeback.
And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. Still the 5-yard line. Mississippi State going up tempo. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got...
Touchdown, Mississippi State. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point is good. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. So here is the Tennessee offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield, it's Staley. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell.
Ooh.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. And the Vols will call on punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Off play action on first down.
Oh, no way. He's right there on
He's
the...
close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air. It's Shapin. Makes a connection. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. Mississippi State right back to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
No-huddle offense to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Thompson. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. To the air, it's Shapin. A little screen to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to throw again. Under fire. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Nice move there. He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
The Volunteers decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. is in the air. Looks it in at the 40. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good.